Chief guest of the occasion, Honorable Mr. Justice P.G. Ajit Kumar Sir, Dr. Srirangan V.R., Mr. Gino M. Kurian, Ms. Aisha Rahman, Sri Safi Mohan, other organizers of Law and Justice Foundation, dear participants and friends. I am extremely happy to be a part of this event. At the outset, I must congratulate the organizers, especially Safi Mohan, faculty member of Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram, for taking the initiative for organizing this workshop on legal journalism or law and journalism. I think through this training program or program having the training nature, all the participants are benefited so much. Actually, our chief guest, Ajit Kumar sir, raised 2 or 3 important programs, important points, having great significance in legal journalism. First one is at the beginning. Sir stated about the need for some empirical study in law or some empirical approach in law. Actually, coming to knowledge, earlier the foundation of knowledge was theological. Later it became metaphysical, and now it is empirical. Coming to law, even this metaphysical approach is following for the purpose of studying law and addressing law even today. Because we are depending on so many doctrines, concepts, etc., etc. But we may go to the field and study the things. What is happening in the grassroots level may be projected, especially in the context of realization of rights of the so-called vulnerable sections of the society. So, when we are speaking about legal journalism, it is expected that those who are engaged in legal journalism may go to the field and study the things. What is happening in the society? We are enacting so many laws in certain areas, for example, protection of rights of the women. Almost all issues have been covered by legal provisions. What is actually happening? That must be examined. That is the first relevance of the legal journalism. Since legal journalism is the part of journalism, I would like to say a few words regarding the need to change the approach by so-called journalists or person claiming to be the journalist. As in the case of any human activity, in journalism also, there are 3 fundamental things: cognition, creation, and communication. What actually now happening in almost all areas of journalism, whether print media, social media, then article writing, public speaking, etc., etc., that may also be treated as part of journalism. Now we are so many video clippings and this video postings, etc., etc. What is happening quite often is communication without proper cognition and creation. So first thing is cognition. Coming to law, It is a very difficult task to have a proper cognition, especially in relation to a statutory provision and in relation to a judgment pronounced by the judge. Quite often, the Supreme Court or High Court may pronounce a judgment having 50 pages or 200 pages. Next day, there may be a write-up, critical analysis of the judgment. How it is possible? It is very difficult to understand. Then, in judicial process, in the adjudicated process, judges may ask so many questions to the lawyers. That is for collecting information. That questions may be given as headings and highlights without mentioning the context, adding something on the part of the journalist. It is not a correct approach. That is my personal point of view. Then, coming to analysis of a new legislation, the journalist may go to the fundamentals. Because in any legislations, there may be several provisions. But in each provision, a legal principle is embodied. That principle is related to a policy. That policy is related to an ideology. And that ideology is related to a philosophy. So the journalist may go to the ideological level and philosophical level of a judgment. My humble request to the young participants of this program is that when you are analyzing a legislation, provisions of law, please go to the fundamentals. Please go to the philosophical level. Then you may take into account of what is actually happening in the grassroots level. Then, coming to reporting of case, that is very, very complicated thing. I think earlier for lawyers, there are law reports. There may not be any difficulty. There may be a head note on the part of the editor. Then full judgment may be given. And when I started research, the advice given by my professors is that never go to the head notes. You please read the judgment. Now, how many persons, whether journalists or lawyers or others in the field of law, are reading actual judgment? Then, reading judgment itself is an art. Because in judgments, there may be quotations from previous judgments. There may be quotations from authoritative writings. There may be the brief description or brief narration of the arguments advanced by the lawyers. Then only the presiding judge or judge may arrive at a conclusion. So in journalism, first, the things should be correctly reported. One thing, what was the nature of argument, etc., etc. That is one thing. Then, what is the final judgment? That may be correctly reported. First thing. Secondly, what is the social impact of a particular decision? That may also be taken into consideration by a journalist who is reporting a case law. So, the reporting in the case law and critically analyzing a legal provision or provision of law enacted by the legislature. Hard work on the part of the journalist is essential. I hope that the students who attended this program will try to become a very good journalist. That will be beneficial to our society. That will be beneficial to our system of administration of justice. Please try to become a correct and competent legal journalist. With these words, I am concluding. Thank you very much.